Hey guys, Patty1979 here. Guess what I have that nobody else have? The new Berkeley Chapo 75. Oh yeah. All I had to do is pay like $10 extra to get this puppy before everybody else. And actually it's not just that you pay $10 extra, it's just that the price are jacked up on tackle. So that's the regular price of the Choppo these days. It's $25 Canadian. So usually it sells for 14. But where I got this is on Amazon, and Amazon is just jacking up the price on tackle. It's crazy. This thing is supposed to be $15, and they sell it for $24 right now. So, yeah, a little bit more expensive, guys, on Amazon Canada. So, guys, I got this from Amazon Canada, and it's shipped from the US. So I don't know if Amazon got stocks on Berkeley tackle before everybody else, or they weren't supposed to release it right away, and they put it on their site and it was available for purchase. So I don't know, because Tackle Warehouse and a couple of other big ones, big stores in the States, they don't have that before September. So this is going to be released on September 1. So guys, yeah, I jumped on it, guys. I just wanted to try it out right away. So let me show you guys. Let me take it out of packaging first, and let me show it to you guys. So let me just try to unbox this puppy without picking the hooks. So you know what, this is gonna be so much easier if I use my knife. Always use a knife. All right, so little unboxing in the in the meantime. So it's gonna be / unboxing video here. So, oh yeah, guys. So the 75, guys. Look at that. A little bit fatter. So I'm gonna have some other lures to compare it with in a second, other poplar style. So let me put it there. So, guys, let's look at the specs here. So real quick, the specs: 75 millimeter. That's fine. Half an ounce. So this is the same weight as the 90, so same weight as the 90, so they just made it fatter. So one of the issues that I have with the Choppo, the 90, is that it doesn't come out of the water and start plopping right away. It starts diving for a little bit, and it's just not the best. So from river to sea, my favorite popper is the 75. See, they don't have that little concave here to prevent grass from getting in there. So like river to sea for the newest generation poplars. So guys, I have some other whopper poplars. So the main one is going to be the 75 on the river to sea. So this is in the color T1000. So let's put it neck and neck. So you see the 75 on the river to sea. So this thing is the same weight as the 90. So the 75 from the river to sea is heavier, guys, than the 90. So this thing is actually heavier than the 90. So that's a good thing. So guys, this thing I caught so many fish on. This is my second one right now, because the first one got gobbled up by a pike. So a pike just swallowed it and snapped my line instantly. So I had like 30-pound braid, and it just snapped it like it was nothing. So, and the pike is probably dead somewhere with my lure somewhere. So yeah, that's kind of a shame, but I didn't know there was pike in there. So, just sometimes pikes are gonna jump on it. So, but you can see the difference, guys. This thing is a little bit smaller, so that might be good. If the thing, this popper could, the Choppo can rise up in the water and start plopping a little bit faster. So it has a hard tail, so hard plasticky tail. So compared to the river to sea, the river to sea has a rubbery type tail, so flopping tail, a rubbery style. So guys, this is going to be very interesting. So comparing these two, because I love the 75. I also have the river to sea 60. So that this is the new 60 model, and as you can see, I modified the rear hook. I put a little tail on it, a little from a top water, from a popper, so just a regular popper. So I upped the hook size too. This has number 6 hooks, and I put a number 4 on the bottom. The main thing is this one I don't like. I don't like the 60 because the 60 is gonna start rolling and it's gonna ride in the water like this. So it's gonna be almost upside down. So when a fish hits, guys, I can't tell how many fish I caught. I've had jump on the Whopper Poplar 60 and just, you know, throw it up in the air. It just hit it and it just threw it up in the air. So it's just ridiculous. I'm trying to find a way to pull it down towards the bottom, to pull it down towards the bottom so it would stabilize a little bit more and it wouldn't roll, because this thing is the roll king, and it's almost the main issue with that is you can't fish it in too much current. You can't fish it too fast if you retrieve it too fast. So you need to have a slow retrieve, but when you have a slow retrieve, you don't have any pop. So all you can do is skip it like a popper and just give it some jerk and just get it so it doesn't roll over. So I'm trying to do some modifications. I may try to add a fin somewhere so that when it's in the water, it's not, maybe right there, that would be perfect. Small fin under here, so it would kind of stay in the water and wouldn't roll as much. So I don't know, guys. I just don't like the 60. Right now I haven't caught anything, and I've fished that for the past like 2 weeks, and I haven't caught. I had plenty of blow-ups, plenty of fish getting on this, but nothing has, you know, committed to biting it. So the 75, guys, I had a ton of fish on this, and like I said, this is my second one, and this thing caught 2 back to back. So 2 good size bass back to back, guys. So, but the thing is, all these Whopper Poplar from River to Sea, I have to order from the US. And when I order from the US, it's about $25 a lure, unless there's a sale on some website for Whopper Poplars and they sell for less. But usually it's about, you know, with shipping fees, it's about $25 a lure. So in Canada, the Choppo sells, the 90 sells for $15. And on Cabela's right now, it's the 90 is gonna, the 75 is gonna come out, and it's also gonna be $15. So can't wait for it to be available at a reasonable price. Right now I just bought it just because I was gonna be the first one to do a video on it, hopefully. And just my fishing impression, because right after this video I'm going out, I'm going fishing, and I'm trying this puppy out, guys. I'm going to one of my favorite spots, and I just want to see how it behaves in the water. I just want to see how it runs and how it is in the water. So I always wanted something a little bit smaller than the 75, to be honest, to just catch a little bit more the smaller fish, you know, smaller bass and stuff like that. And the 60 I thought was going to be my answer. But right now, if the 75 from Berkeley is a little bit smaller, well, it doesn't seem to be super small, but the hook size is a little bit smaller. So you can see the hook size. I don't know which hook size it is, but let me just put it in my hand and let's just show you guys the difference between the River to Sea hooks and the Berkeley hooks. So let me try to get a little bit of light in here. So let me just, I'm gonna zoom in instead before this thing gets caught up in my hands. So let me put those hooks side by side, and let me just zoom in here so you guys can see the difference in the hook size. So the hook size, guys, yeah, a little bit bigger, one size up on the River to Sea. So a little bit beefier hooks, but it doesn't really matter because these size hooks are just fine on the Berkeley. So sometimes I like smaller hooks because they're just gonna go in easier, and for the size of fish that I fish, usually even if you get a pike, it's gonna be fine. You know, these hooks won't fail unless you really get a big one or 10-pound bass or something like that. So, which never happened to me before, so I'm safe on that part. So now let's bring another one in. Let's bring the Berkeley Chapo 90. So let's put this on the side, and let's put this one on the side. So let's put these two up here. So guys, the Berkeley Chapo 90. So the 90 is kind of like River to Sea. It's a little bit longer, but it's skinnier. So the 75 is fatter on the Berkeley Chapo 75 compared to the 90. So let me just show you guys a head-to-head here. just a little bit comparison there. So let me just take my hand off so you can see with the sun. So a little bit fatter. So this is shorter and fatter, guys, and this thing works magic. For the 75, I prefer the 75 over the River to C90. So it just works better. This thing gets up in the water faster. It starts plopping. You don't have to hold your rod as high for it to start plopping, and your line doesn't have to necessarily be out of the water. So on that note, another one I have here, I have to take it out of the box and unbox it because this thing is brand new in the box and I've never used it because I only use my lures one at a time if I need to. So this is going to be the River to Sea 90. So this is also half ounce, guys. So this thing is also, I'm going to show you guys there, this thing is also half ounce, 15 grams. So same thing as the Choppo 75 and the 90. So the 90 are both the same weight, guys, same exact thing. So let me put it right here, and I'm gonna put it on top here so you guys can see. Click. So this is the River to Sea compared to the Choppo. So we're gonna have all these little comparison here. So guys, I'm gonna try to line them up so you guys can see that. If I can get it unhooked on the other one. Perfect. All right, guys, so what we have here is the Choppo 75, River to Sea 75, Choppo 90, River to Sea 90, and the River to Sea 60, guys. So what a nice little collection that is. Oh yeah, I love my poplars, my whopper poplars, guys. Love them. So I know this video is going to be a little bit long, but I really wanted to do this comparison and just showing guys the difference and what are my thoughts on them. So between the Choppo, guys, 90 and the River to Sea 90, they're pretty much equal, I would say. Maybe I like the River to Sea just a little tad more. I don't know why. But guys, between the River to Sea 90 and all the rest of them, the River to Sea 75 here, and all the rest of them, the Choppo, the River to Sea 90, and the 60, my favorite right now, guys, is this one. This thing, I only have 3 left. I know, I just have 3 left, but I only have 3 left of these, and I think I'm gonna order more because I really like them. Just the price is just a little bit expensive ordering from the US and having it shipped into Canada. So this is a $10-15 shipping charge extra that you have to pay. So guys, the Choppo 90, I don't know, guys, the design is a little bit different from the 75. If you look at it on the side here, a little bit different than the River to Sea 75. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be better. I don't know if it's gonna be worse. I don't know, guys. It's a different profile, that's for sure. Really different profile. The length is about the same. It is a little bit smaller. Like I said, guys, the River to Sea here is a half ounce. This thing is 9/16 of an ounce. So this is the heaviest out of the entire bunch here. So this is the heaviest out of the entire bunch, guys. So heaviest lure, and this thing is a little bit lighter. Can't wait to see how it casts. Can't wait to see how it performs in the water. One last one that I have for comparison, guys, is gonna be the Savage Smash Tail Minnow. So Savage Gear Smash Tail ST100. So Smash Tail 100er right here, guys. I like this thing, but I would love this thing to be smaller, guys. So let me just put it here. So I would love this thing to be just a tad bit smaller. If they made a 90 or 75 of that one, I just love it, guys. This, guys, I'm gonna say I haven't been really successful with this one compared to the other one for whatever reason. But I have to say, guys, that the small fin designs that they put on there really helps, because this is the only lure that I have in my collection that is a poplar style lure that when it runs in the water, guys, this thing is not flipping and it's not rolling. So this is one of the only one, even if there's weed caught in the tail, the rotating tail, this is one of the only one that won't start rolling around and it won't start just messing up your line, guys. So I don't know if it's because of those little fins on the bottom, but I wish the new 60 had something like that. Just a couple of small fins just to stabilize it, because this thing is rolling way too much, guys. My biggest disappointment in all of these is that one. So the new Berkeley. So I wish I didn't order like wish I didn't order 4 of these, but I got 4. So right now I'm trying all kinds of stuff to try to make it work. And I know some of you guys fished it, some of you guys been successful with it, but I don't know. It's not been my case. And out of all of these, this is the one that's starting to roll and just start to mess around and flip more. So messing up and twisting up your line. So yeah, guys, so my little collection here of popular style lures. So this is the biggest one that I have, so you can see size reference against the other one. So I'm gonna put it closest to the 90 so you guys can see right here, so you can see the size difference. Let me just readjust the camera a little bit so you can see a little bit longer, a little bit skinnier than the other ones, a little bit more lifelike though. It just really looks like a real fish in the water, so with the fins and stuff like that, so a little bit more. But guys, I can't wait to go try the new Choppo 75, guys. I'm going out in the water today. It's windy as fuck, so there's probably going to be some whitecaps on the river, but I don't care. I'm just gonna go just throw it, and I just wanted to see how it performs. Even if I don't catch fish, tomorrow's another day, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated every day almost that I go out fishing, just to see how it performs, if I catch any fish on it. So if this thing performs great, it might replace my trusty old friend, the best poplar that I ever tried. So this is the 75, so it might start replacing this one, and I probably won't be able to I won't order anymore just because of the cost, guys. It's like 25 bucks a pop, although I did pay 25 for this one. But after the whole craze, and after it's available in a regular hunting and fishing store in my area, this thing is going to sell for about $15, so which is a lot better than 25 bucks. So yeah, guys, so if this thing performs well, it might be my new favorite, guys. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's like 20 minutes long, almost 17 minutes long, 18 minutes long, so I'm sorry for that, guys. Really sorry, but I just want to bring as much information as I could, comparing a little bit towards other lures, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated on how this thing fish and if you should get it or not. So I can't wait for the other colors to be in stock and the other model. I'm gonna order 1 or 2 more of these, maybe 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know, we'll see. But I just want to have a couple in reserve, so if the lure works and perform well, like this one, I ordered 4 of these because I really liked it. So this one, the Choppo, I probably won't buy any more of the Choppo 90 and the River to Sea 90 either. So the only 2 that I might buy from now on is these 275. So hopefully this thing performs great, and if not, well, I still have that one, and it's going to cost me a little bit more money to order it from the States if I lose more to pikes or other big fish. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy. If you did, thumbs up is really appreciated, guys, for the algorithm and to put my video recommended on top, and I catch you guys on the next one.